So my journey to Sylvan started probably about 10 years ago. I co-founded a company called mathhelp.com, and I've been in the educational technology space for a long time. Around 2009, we worked a licensing deal with Sylvan Corporate to create a product called Sylvan Math Prep and School Math Prep, which at the time were really the first online products that were in Sylvan's portfolio. So I've known folks at corporate for the last 7-8 years, got to know most of the executives, and I've been to a conference 3 or 4 times, met a ton of franchisees over the years. And I think I have sort of an interesting perspective because I've been in education technology. I have a really good feel for what does work online, but I have an equally good feel for what does not work online. And I realized that a lot of the traditional forms of tutoring, exactly what Sylvan does, are very undervalued and underappreciated in the market. Everything's got to be online these days, right? But my experience says that that's not true. And so as I started realizing this, Sylvan became more and more interesting to me as a business. And I eventually acquired the franchises in question, because I felt that they were completely undervalued in the market and had a huge upside associated with what we could do pushing them forward. Really, it came down to the numbers for the investment, and the multiples that were required to obtain a Sylvan business were far less than a lot of other alternatives on the market. And I felt that the value was there, and I felt that the long-term growth was there, and so I pulled the trigger. Sylvan has done a really fantastic job in guiding me along the way. We've had a series of both online sessions, in-person training, more than I can really even count, to go through all the details that are required to run a Sylvan franchise. The support that I've gotten has been better than I was expecting. And it's not that I wasn't expecting it to be great, it's just that it's been great. Sylvan was a great fit for me because I'm really an entrepreneur at heart. I have an MBA, but ever since I graduated from school, I've been doing my own type of ventures. This is my 3rd business in education, and it's an area that I love, that I'm passionate about. The opportunity to help kids and to help the community, you can't really beat that together with an opportunity to be able to support my own family and to be able to make money for what I need to do for my life. And I think that Sylvan is perfect for the type of person who is an entrepreneur at heart. Someone who really wants to run their own business. And they should know that it involves every bit of their being to make it work and to get it running in the right direction. It's not a small commitment, it's a big commitment, but that's how it should be. And for those types of folks who are self-starters, who want to control their own life, control their own destiny, control their own time, control their own schedule, it's perfect. The way it fits in with my family, I think, is twofold. One is because this is a business that I can operate and set my own hours, it allows me to spend more time with my kids. I can do a lot of my work in the evening after they're in bed. I can adjust my schedule so that I can be with them. And that's a luxury that not many people have in traditional jobs. And then the other thing I think that's important to note is I love telling my kids about what I'm doing, right? I tell Bo, Sam, and George all the time about what I'm doing, why I'm with Sylvan, how I'm trying to help kids, and they listen. And I think it's an impact to them as they start thinking about themselves and what's important in life and what they can do for their business career as they move forward.